Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to explore how to use at conditional annotation with at configuration. In the previous video, we have seen how to use at conditional annotation with at component. So we are going to take the same example. So I would update the existing code to learn how to use at conditional annotation with at configuration. In the previous video, we were using at component annotation on the matching strategies to create the beans. But in this video, we are going to use configuration classes to create the beans. So I'm going to remove the at component annotation from the matching strategies. And I have also removed at conditional annotation from the matching strategy class, because we would apply the at conditional annotation on the configuration class. I am going to create 3 configuration classes, one for each matching strategy. And in the configuration class, I would create one method that would create the bean for a particular matching strategy. So I am going to create 3 configuration classes in the config package. And we want to declare this as a configuration class. So we are going to annotate it with at configuration. And in the beginning, I told you that we are going to apply at conditional annotation on the configuration classes. So that's why I'm annotating this config class with the at config at conditional annotation. I have created all the configuration classes. Now I'm going to execute it. I'm going to check which bean is going to create. So here we can see that it is throwing an exception, and the exception is illegal state exception, and it is also giving the message unknown matching strategy. Let us try to find why we are getting this error. In order to find out where is the problem, I'm going to explore what we have written in the on matching strategy condition class. So in the on matching strategy condition class, first of all, we are reading the matching strategy name from the property file, and then we are binding it with the match type enum. After reading the matching strategy name from the property file, we are getting the class name on which at conditional annotation is applied. So in our case, at conditional is applied on one-to-one matching config, one-to-many matching config, and many-to-many matching config. So in our case, we are going to get any of these matching config class names. Now we need to check what we are getting from the get match type method of matching configuration class. So in the get match type, we are getting the class name that would be the config class name in our case, and then we are going to check if that config class name is present in the enum map. In the enum map, we are storing the matching strategy name with its corresponding matching strategy class name. But here we need to replace the matching strategy class name with the matching strategy config name, and that will solve the problem. So in our case, we can see that this exception was thrown, and we have seen that this message was printed on the screen, and this was happening because the config class name that we have passed to this method was missing in the mappings. So that's why we did not get the any matching strategy name. So in order to fix this, I'm going to replace the matching strategy class names with the matching strategy config names. Now we are done with the changes, so I'm going to execute the code again and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so now we can see that the bean created for one-to-many matching. Let us see what matching strategy we have provided in the application.properties file. So in the application.properties file, we have provided one-to-many mapping strategy. Let me change it to many-to-many. So it has been updated, and let me execute the code again. Now we can see that the bean is created for many-to-many matching.
Thanks for watching the video. See you all in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.